Now, time to do the self-promo thing. YouTube. Do. Channel. Do. Do. Share. Tweet.
There we go.
Tweet. You have started putting it places?
Yeah. And I also see some text on the screen.
That's because my software is due for an update. I can't make that go away.
Should update that beforehand. Anyhow.
Oh, that text is still there regardless of whether it's updated or not. That just says the version it is.
Alright. So, first self-promo. Hababoo! Second one. There's the second one. Boom, boom, boom again. Should I post it in After Sesh?
Sure, why not?
So people know.
Yeah, just hey, I'm doing an art thing. Ariana and Dr. Kronk today. Yep.
It's a combination, ain't it?
Yep. But it's a good combo. And my avatar's gone sideways again. Don't worry, I can fix that.
One thing I do enjoy is that Dr. Kronk is in quotation marks. It's like Dr. Kronk.
He passed his medical school final exams.
Somehow he did.
To the deep confusion of every and all gods present.
100%. 1,000%. $1,000,000%.
And his mother. Who loves her son very, very dearly, but probably acknowledges he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Most likely, and also to the shock of himself.
It's like, here are your results, Tauros. You passed. I passed. Yup. You are, as of today, a licensed medicus.
Hooray.
In his teacher's head, may God have mercy on your patients. Fortunately, though, Tauros has proven a fantastic medic to the party.
In some occasions.
Oh no, in most occasions he's been a darned good doctor. Just sometimes decisions get made that confuse the bejesus out of all involved parties.
And he's also about as sharp as a dull machete.
Yes, but he's doing his best. So, I did talk to Lava about this. Ava might be able to pass Menelaus off as somebody she met during her travels. Which is not wrong.
That makes sense.
Which is not wrong, but the less he knows about the actual chain of events, the better. So basically, we need to mute. We need to silence Spyro. Because Spyro has the loosest of lips.
It's like, oh, what are you doing, Tauros? Oh, don't worry, I'm just teaching him the sleeper hole. Shh, Spyro, it's all fine, you'll learn.
The best way to learn these things is to have them demonstrated upon you. Tauros, I'm not sure that's how that... Shh, Ava.
Listen, we all know what caused him to pass. Gotcha.
I mean, probably.
It's hinted at that she...
helped him.
Like, she didn't... Yeah, she helped him a bit. Like, I've gotten that out of love, that she has guided his hand, but she didn't, like, possess him to do it.
Yeah.
She didn't give him all the answers. She wanted him to earn it, and he did earn it.
Even if sometimes he does question a lot of things. Like, how did I do this? Congratulations, Tauros, you've passed medical school. How?
Best part is the one who probably congratulated him was Francis. So a supposed serial killer was just like, hey, congratulations, you're a doctor.
Well, it's less. We're pretty darn sure that man has put people in the ground that did not need to be put in the ground.
In all fairness, no, I can't say that, because Tauros hasn't put anyone in the ground yet.
He might end up doing so.
Yeah, especially with what's been happening.
Yeah. Are you talking about Ava explaining the knowledge of death? Yup. If she thinks she can get away with it, she will attempt to pass Menelaus off as a gentleman she met during her travels who has become enamored of her.
And Q-Tor's just like, don't worry, I know he's a good egg.
Yeah, and the thing is, he is a very brave person.
Yeah, he is.
Something I don't talk about very often, but one of the sort of core events during their first meeting is him taking on a Pharah's raider armed with just a spear, while Eva was somehow incapable of combat, and he won!
Yeah, Menelaus won in combat.
And Eva went, I like this one.
Yeah.
Cue some part of Tauros going, Eva, yeah? Why?
Honestly, Tauros... actually, Ava's answer to it might end up being like Jessica Rabbit's. Just shrugs, he makes me laugh.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
because the episode when those two went on a date was the cutest thing ever.
It was adorable, and also
hilarious.
Tauros tagging along and showing when he can be, well, when he wants to be, he can be a pretty good flirt.
Much to the surprise of everyone present, including him.
Yeah, because he tried to flirt with Tia, and nothing really came of that, except for Tauros apparently pissing off Namielle. So somehow. Tauros and Namielle don't like each other.
Yeah, somehow he torped off Namielle. And... oh, that is not a good picture. That is dark as the inside of a cow.
Moo.
That's funny, but not you.
I know.
But yeah, Ava would definitely explaining. Good idea to mute Spyro. Yeah, that's a thing. It's like Spyro. Yeah, there's a list of things in this world my father does not need to know. Thank you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
But
I'm okay.
You know, it'd be funnier than Tauros muting Spyro.
What?
Tauros like, hey Spyro, you want to see a trick? Yeah, sure. Oh, you have to be willing to participate in this trick. Okay, I am. Tauros casts Feign Death on him. Spyro just flops down. Tauros picks him up. Don't worry, guys. He just passed out.
He
tends
fine.
to do that.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Now, the big issue with Namielle is this weird wing structure. What is this?
An abomination.
I say that, but Namielle is one of the coolest Elder Dragon designs I've seen in a while.
I'm sorry, but I think Malzeno's cooler than that.
Aside from aside from monsters we have, of the monsters we've fought,
Okay, there we go.
Nami is the coolest in my mind.
The coolest. I'm still partial to All Mother Narwa.
Okay, yeah, Narwa's cool. Thank God I found a better image.
That's good.
Because with this one, I don't know what's what here.
I think you're supposed to have that feeling.
The wing, Namielle is based a lot off of various undersea life forms.
Yep.
Jellyfish, manta rays, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And she's designed so her wing goes all the way down her body, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah. I have to agree.
She looks like a manta ray when she flies.
Good for her? Question mark.
It's cool. And now we get to find a way to make this paste onto here and behave itself.
Uh,
I know it's not quite there yet, but give me a minute.
I know, but what I was going to say is, you know who I feel sorry for?
Oh.
Ava and Menelaus' kid.
Oh, good
Because
lord.
they're going to have the crew as uncles.
As auntie and uncle, yeah.
I was about to say who would be an auntie, but then I remember with Tauros is in a maybe they are, maybe they aren't relationship with Tanya.
Yeah. Because for some reason, Ava's parents never had any more kids.
I think it's honestly because if it was just a handful.
It's like, darling, would you like to have another? No.
Like, you know how at the end of all the Popeye episodes he would do a rhyme and then end with "I'm Popeye the Sailor Man."
Kinda? Sorta?
Okay, because one he had to watch this kid who was giving him lots of trouble.
Oh.
And then, like, at the end, he was like, okay, here's your kid again. And the family was like, oh, thank you, Popeye. You know what? You did such a great job. You can watch him next week, too.
He's just like, no, thank you.
Yeah, he's just like, that's sweet of yours, but I got to go. And it ended with, and what was it? Like, no if, ands, or maybes. I'll never have babies. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
That makes it look kind of small, and Nami's wings are fucking huge. It'll do.
Yeah. Because if you did it like to scale, like this girl would be like 50% wing.
Yeah. When monsterizing, some pieces have to shift around in terms of scaling. Your mileage may
Yeah.
vary.
That's true, that's true, that's true.
But yeah, I do wholeheartedly think that Ava. It's like, okay, guys, I have a plan to introduce Menelaus to my dad without causing a massive diplomatic incident. Okay, Ava, what's the plan? First up, we need to find a way to keep Spyro's mouth shut.
Taurus casually put Spyro in the sleeper hold. Already on it?
Second, as far as any of you know, he's a gentleman we picked up while helping out Mellitus.
But also,
Cue somebody in the party going, "You're not wrong about that." Yes.
and Taurus would honestly just be like, then you want your father to know you were in Mellitus.
He's read my letters. He knows I've been there before.
Hmm.
What shall I help? Knowing Spyro, he might go for it. Because bless Spyro's heart, he doesn't have much common sense.
And on the bright side, you could have Tauros, who just gives him a bit too much sleeping medicine.
It's like, he's been sleeping for a good long while. Is he okay? Tauros.
He puts his fingers to Spyro's neck. Okay, he does have a pulse.
Did you just almost accidentally overdose him?
Depends on your definition of accidentally.
Isn't her wing membrane also completely fused? Yes, I'm working on that. If I drew everything to proportion, her wings would be like 50% of the canvas. I'm doing the best I can with what I've got to work with. I just don't exactly have a lot to work with here. Because there really isn't any other Elder Dragon styled like Namielle physiologically. Unless you want to include Chameleos, but that one's not really even that close. But yeah, I do think it's kind of I never actually asked him why Ava was an only child. Maybe just one of those like you don't know.
And
Which further lends credence to the it's because she was too much of a handful as a child.
yeah, that's also like Tauros, who's also an only child.
It's like, why do you think you're an only child?
Int of 5. Done.
Oh Lord, I need a playing doctor. That would be adorable and terrifying, but mostly adorable.
Uh,
I don't really see how you can draw Nemielle's kite style wings. I can try.
all of her patients go to the ICU because of Mumsy's curse.
uh, yeah, I'm having to improv a lot, but this could be worse.
I mean, you did choose this one. You knew what you were getting
Yeah.
yourself into.
Yep. I picked her. Good luck. Thank you. I might need it. Now, but yeah. Basically, Ava's going to try, and if she can, first up, try and broach the idea. What's Spyro's wisdom? I don't know, but it ain't that great. Taurus's int 5.
Yeah, Taurus's intelligence is a whopping 5. But his wisdom is like 16, 15, 14. It's decently high.
Yeah, it's darn good for a healer class. So Spyro had Taurus's intelligence. Well, in that case, he'd be a mighty terrible bard. No, wait, bards' saves are based off of their charisma, not their whiz. Wrong class.
Taurus, I don't need intelligence. Pretty much that's what happened.
Yeah. That and we kind of joke that he's profoundly dyslexic.
Like, and also I joke that he can read, but he can't do math. Like simple math. Like grade school math.
And it's just, hey, Taurus, can you help me out with this? What is it? Math? Nope, 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 nope.
Like someone finally catches on. Taurus, can I talk to you for a bit? Yeah, sure. What do you need? So you can do complicated surgeries. Yes. You can heal. Yes. You can literally tell death to leave. But you can't add 2 plus 2. Exactly.
Well, it's a little bit of that. I do think he can do like simpler stuff, but
Okay, fine. I don't think he can do multiplication or division.
oh yeah, probably not.
He can do addition, and subtraction. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Canvas, change size. And good lord. Yeah, Toro's just, I don't need to be smart. How'd you graduate medical school? Grace of God.
Medicine's wisdom based. The two things he's really good at: medicine and insight.
Somehow.
Insight, I just think Taurus is people smart, but world dumb.
That'd do it, yeah. But yeah, Ava would try and kind of float it as a hypothetical to her dad just to see how he'd take the idea of her meeting someone. Like, nightmare to. Yeah, that's just a. Hey, Toros, can you lend me a hand with this? Toros, I can't fix that. Why not?
Taurus, oh, don't worry, I can fix this. Ava, really? Puts all the pieces back together. Casts speak with dead. Okay, so do you have any regrets in your life?
The dead body just screaming.
He's just screaming, so I'm assuming no.
I would just put you back now.
What if they encounter an old lady who makes sketchy potions and is definitely not a necromancer? Taurus would do insight. He doesn't trust shady women. Or shady anyone in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bad run with shady people. It's called the Temple of Phoenix.
To be fair to them, they did not realize Tauros was the kind of person they could just ask for help. They thought they had to kidnap him.
And also, to be fair to them, Tauros was a pain in the ass to carry because they couldn't.
At least one person in that temple needed medical care because they threw out their back.
Yeah, because, fun fact for you guys listening, Tauros
is a heavy fucker.
Rude. But he don't worry, he's only 350 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, he heavy.
He's a hefty boy.
Yeah, that's just
Would
a.
say,
What do they feed Minotaur? Anything they can get their face around, apparently.
well, technically his family had a vegetable garden, so lots of veggies and meats.
Yeah, fair, I guess.
I still enjoyed how dinner with Taurus's family went.
Yeah, just Evan steadily just going, must maintain cover. Where are you from? Far.
And yeah, Taurus was perfectly fine with being like, "Oh, I just came across them when I was healing people."
I
His whole family
found
died.
them.
Yeah, the family died. They went. They needed a family, and I was like, "Well, I'm only one Minotaur, so I'll take Evan."
I'll adopt you.
So, one thing that I do enjoy is on the surface, Taurus as a father, it's terrifying. But
Yeah.
once you think about it, it's actually not bad because he knows what a child needs to grow because Medicus.
Yes. It's still genuinely concerning.
Hey, what's more concerning is Spyro as an actual father.
He is one, though.
I know, and how many times have we been concerned about what he said?
Fair.
So, how'd you get strong, Toast? I ate my veggies.
Everyone else. God damn it, Tauros, not again.
And also thanks to some of Ava's training.
Ava, for reasons best known to Ava, decided it would be a good idea to put a Minotaur through a Crowan basic PT. He lived.
Yeah?
Despite day 2, him looking at Ava and going, are you trying to kill me? And her going, nah, get up.
No, Toast said, was Ava, get honest with me, right? Yes, Toast, what's wrong? Looked her dead in the eyes. You tell me if you were trying to kill me, right?
Her just, yup.
Hey, up you go. And hey, eventually, like day 6 or 7, Taurus took off his shirt because it was all sweaty, and the party saw he had abs, which
And
Spyro loved.
and he is apparently now a dead ringer for his mother, which will be
Yeah.
concerning as we progress further into our current locale.
Or when they go back to Melitus,
It's like here's your here's your kid back.
it's like, Taurus, yes, mother, have you been working out? Well, you say.
Yes, mother. That's what you say. You just go, yes, mother.
Yep.
I think the collective IQ of the entire party is in. Hey, that can get you quite high up there. But yeah, sometimes our party does very, very dumb things because this'll go fine. It
It
does
did not
not.
go. It did not go fine.
It's like, so Ava, yeah, you have a plan, right? Yup. Do you want to share with the rest of us? It's probably not going to work out so hot. What do you mean? Of course, now I come to the tricky part. Her wing is attached all the way down her back. How am
You
I
chose
going to.
this.
I know, I know. I did this to myself, but still. How the frick am I going to put the swimsuit bottom on? Ah, well, I'll figure it out. Let's just follow our construction lines for the butt and just assume there's like a little cord off screen. How do these attach? They do. This will work. 5 minutes later, it didn't work. Run away! Yeah, that's how we are sometimes. We mean well. It's just sometimes our attempts to help just make a whole lot of things worse than they were to start with. A chance of death is better than definite death. Yep. Now, fortunately for us, we do have somebody in the party with at least some tactical sense. That would be Ava.
I also remember what's tonight for at least you two. Yes, I do know what today is.
It's Fate Day.
Don't sound so disappointed.
I don't mean to sound disappointed.
Or dread. It sounded like dread.
Didn't intend to sound like I was dreading this, but okay, here we go.
I mean, with the plan you guys came up with, I did not have any say in the plan, obviously, because I'm the DM.
We're trying the best we can with what we have to work with. We just don't have a lot of brain to work with here.
I mean, you have Elizabeth Balthury.
And she's nice, but she also strikes me as having about as much brains as God gave a frog.
Fair. Okay, who amongst the Dice crew is in the campaign? Well, you got, to simplify things, you have Tauros DMing.
We have Tauros, we have Ava, we have the DM, and we have Jude, and we have Spyro. How often do they hear the phrase, don't fuck up, followed by you fucked up? Well, Cadmus has probably said it to them several times, but that's Cadmus.
Yeah, now, Priam, they have a better relationship with Priam.
We might not after he hears about the most recent episode.
Oh, you mean the one we recorded?
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna have some choice words, I feel.
When we see him again.
What's the plan?
Well, we
tell
have
them
to.
The plan.
So the plan is somehow. So a number of our team, Quentin mostly, yes, just Quentin, is being held captive in Castle Camelot. This, understandably, is a problem. So our current plan is somehow sneak into the castle's dungeons, find Quentin, get our mitts on Quentin, and then GTFO. The rest of the then there's the tricky bit, which is getting out of the city of Camelot proper, which is where the hard bit comes in.
Yeah, you know it's bad when getting into Castle Camelot's dungeons is the easy part.
The plan is do job, get money, don't die. We're Chaldea Exodus's unpaid interns.
I mean, you might get paid. Might.
It's like, so we fixed the timeline. Cool. Rescued Quentin. That's good. Made some friends. That's good. Discovered exactly why my family doesn't talk about that side of the family. Wait, what?
That's good. Wait, what? I will say this. Canonically, Chaldea's Master Ritska, they don't get paid. But the catch is after they no longer needed his or her uses, since, Chaldea was moving on and the world's not ending anymore, they did give him $1 million settlement.
Just go do whatever you want with this.
Yeah, like here's $1 million. You're basically set for life.
And then more shit hit the fan.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of servants, you basically should have Tauros, Ava, Menelaus, Spyro, and June. They're gonna have some servants. I'm not saying who yet, because some of them they'll be like, "Oh yeah," and some of them are enemies, which will make them go, "Oh no."
Yeah, some will meet and go, "Yay, friend!" Others will meet and go, "Oh no."
Some non-friendly ones are obviously Sir Agravain, who Susan truly loves. There's Gawain, who's actually a pretty nice guy.
He's a gentleman. I fully expect that he would escort home somebody he met in a dark alley. I just don't want that somebody to be me.
Fair. Then you have Gareth,
Who is just a ball of sunshine and rainbows.
and might be helping the party. It's uncertain now.
We don't know what we're dealing with when it comes to Gareth. But then again, we met Gareth like 5 minutes before the session wrapped up.
Then you have Sir, not Sir anymore, really. Prince Mordred.
Which is just a nope, 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 nope. Don't let them see you. Don't let them sense you. Don't let them know you exist. Nope, 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 nope. Oh god, they spotted me. Ah!
Yeah, then, of course, sitting on top of her throne, you have Queen Morgan Le Fay.
Which is just a make nicey nice diplomatic noises until you get to go away.
But wait, it gets worse. Basically, yeah.
Yeah, fortunately, the party will. We have backup. This is not a completely terrible situation.
No, you got backup because you have two servants apparently on your side. And
Yeah.
two servants can go a long way.
Yeah. The issue is we can't really do a summoning to try and get more backup.
Because throne room.
Yeah, because all the ley lines capable of sustaining a servant summon are in Morgan Le Fay's house.
If you want to get really specific, her office.
In the heart of it, he would be a lancer. Aww.
Yeah, he could. He could.
And that would be cute. That would be cute.
That is cute, but want to know the true reason of why I say Tauros would be a caster servant?
Why?
Because Asclepius is a caster servant.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because who's the best healer in Greek mythology? Asclepius. He cured death.
Immediately got struck by lightning for it, but he did it.
Yeah, and the best part is Hades didn't tell Zeus to kill him. He was just like, hey, talk to him.
And Zeus was just like, lightning!
Yeah, because Zeus is a dick.
90% of how Greek mythology starts. Zeus felt like being an asshole today.
Yeah, pretty much. Like in my humble opinion, there's only like a few gods that's not really a dick, or when they are a dick, it's kind of deserved. And one of them's just Hephaestus, because the poor boy.
Hephaestus doesn't really forgive me, but he doesn't really have a lot of myths all on his own. Aside from the one where his mom tossed him off the mountain because he was ugly.
Yeah, but then he found out Aphrodite was cheating on him with Ares.
And then the net shenanigans.
Yeah, which
was just hilarious.
Oh yeah, because Hephaestus at Ares was just like, "Hey, let me out," and Hephaestus was like, "Oh, I will." After all the gods see you.
Yep.
After they know the god of war got trapped by the god of the forge.
Names of a story. It's a bunch of it. The world build, how the demifauna came to be is essentially Aquarius felt more adventurous in the sack than Zeus did.
Yep.
At least Zeus kept his extracurriculars to humans. I have asked the devs. Every single species of demifauna out there exist because Aquarius found their ancestor, be it an animal, a plant, in case of some other things, a rock, and just went, I'ma do that. What if the Fates acted like their Monty Python? If they acted like their Monty Python counterparts, that would be amazing.
They don't. They are more.
I have to wonder, do the Camelot servants get offended at the Monty Python skit?
Honestly, I feel like
It would depend on the servant watching.
yeah, I think Gareth would get a laugh out of it.
Gareth seems like they'd get a laugh out of everything.
Yeah, Lancelot might
just slowly cringe out of his skin.
No, I think Gawain would cringe out of his skin. Agravain would destroy the screen, though watching it on. Lancelot would just be happy that he doesn't see a scene with him and Guinevere.
Yeah, because that's probably just a mess of like, and he's now a depressed boy.
Yeah, just like, oh, wait, yeah. Like, because I think in Fate, even when you do summon the proper Lancelot Saber, like, he cringes a bit at what he did. Like, yeah, I was a dick. I'm sorry.
It's like, I was an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, I was a... and I'm sorry. Tristan might think it was just weird.
Yeah, but I'm so glad you mentioned Tristan.
Oh god,
because
we're going to run into them, aren't we?
No, you won't, because Tristan is not a child of Morgan Le Fay.
Oh, thank Christ.
No. What I was going to mention was his Valentine's Day gift to you.
Right. Because
in Fate.
I do love the fact that Zerker Lancelot's is just he's given you a sword. You don't know where it's come from. It's not his.
Yeah, like it flat tells you it was stolen in a treasury.
You don't know whose it is. You don't know where it came from. Aside from the fact of a treasury somewhere, but apparently Zerker Lancelot saw it, and all 5 of his brain cells thought you might like it.
Yeah, but what Tristan's gift is, he goes to get you something else, and he accidentally drops it.
Oh, that poor clumsy boy.
And no, what it is a CD of him singing.
Aww.
But the catch was, it was when he went to a karaoke bar with Lancelot and some of the other knights and got drunk.
Oh no.
So it's just Tristan doing drunk karaoke. And apparently...
Does it at least sound good, or can drunk him apparently not carry a tune in a bucket?
We don't know, and it actually gets a bit funnier.
Aside from our boy slowly dying inside.
Not only did they burn it on the CD, but they went to a professional photography place to get a cover of the album. And
probably while still very drunk.
Yeah, while still very drunk. And the best part is the album cover you see is the second one they took because the first one was too inappropriate.
Oh, God.
So what the first one was just up to our imagination. And the best part is the title of the CD is called The Best of Tristan.
Oh, no. no. Of course, poor Tristan is just slowly dying inside.
Exactly. Him and Fail not.
It's just somebody, please kill me. I still find it really just deep. The non-existence. Yep. But yeah, I do think it's entertaining that the party is that it's just I can just imagine a very confused and very tired master just going, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah.
It's like I thought you wouldn't like it. Why wouldn't I?
But yeah, it's just
Drunk Tristan karaoke.
drunk Tristan karaoke. Actually, what does the information say verbatim? Let me see. As I think we're going to be. You'll hear something hilarious.
Oh dear.
Where's the Tristan? Where's the Tristan?
Yep.
What's L9?
L9 is the DM for the Dames of Astoria campaign.
Ah,
But yeah. Um the but yeah, it's
okay. I found the Tristan thing. Tristan's greatest hits.
oh no. Of course,
Val-
does poor Tristan even remember making it?
we don't know. But Valentine's return gift from Tristan. While drunk, Tristan enthusiastically participated in a photo shoot. This CD jacket of Tristan surfaced the next day. After sobering up, Tristan tried his best to collect all the copies of the photo. But the moment the CD fell into Mordred's hands, it was all over for Tristan. But the photo he was most embarrassed by was not approved, so he is at least relieved about that.
I can only imagine. And of course, why would it be all over for him if Mordred got her hands on it?
Because Mordred would copy it and
Oh,
give it to people.
oh right, because Mordred's a fucking gremlin.
Hey, she's not too much of a gremlin. Look at her Valentine's Day chocolate return from you. A half-eaten chocolate bar.
That one I could just put to the chief forgot that Valentine's Day was a thing. Just went, ah, crap, gotta give him something. Oh, I have something here. Here, take this.
Yeah, Valentine's chocolate from Mordred. It's deliciously crunchy, but next time, go buy some yourself. Next year, well, I guess it can't be helped if I remember next year. Well, her father just gives you a chocolate crown.
Just, here you go.
While Saber Alter gives you a chocolate cheeseburger.
Just, here you go. Now, this is the bit where I get to have some fun. Color time.
Yep. Then, if you want something hilarious, the return gift from Gilles de Rais Saber.
Oh no. I.e., the poor man who has to live with the knowledge that he did horrible, horrible things.
And his gift to you is a copy of Jean Fan Club Monthly.
Sir.
And it's a Sean fan magazine.
Yeah, that's just a. Sir? I feel kind of bad. Like, so regular, mentally stable Jean does know about this, right?
Um, I believe she does, but the way she
Handles
like,
it.
yeah, the way she handles it is she either pretends to be blissfully aware and hoping it will stop, or she finds it a bit endearing, but would never date him. Just one of those. Oh, you're cool. I guess.
I think it's nice that you respect me so much, but could we tone it down, please? Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Meanwhile, poor Shelter is just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because Jolta is blunt.
And kinda angry at everything.
Unless it's the summer. Jean Alter, which is a berserker who wants to create dojins.
Not touching that.
Yeah, it was part of an event.
I started playing during that event.
It was a good event.
Anyway, but yeah, I do think that if Ava were a servant like Archer Ava, to put it simply,
Mm-hmm.
her thing would kind of just like if a master were to give her a present, it would just like, oh, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, you're really nice and all, but I kind of have a boyfriend.
It's funny that you mentioned that because of Eric Bloodaxe's gift to you. Because
Does he do the, oh,
I
this is awkward, I have a wife?
kinda. I say kinda because you get a letter from Mrs. Bloodaxe.
Whee!
Yeah, let me see if I can find the letter from Mrs. Bloodaxe. Because I don't think I've ever read that one. Just have to look for something that resembles a letter.
Yep, Eric Bloodaxe is a summonable servant.
Yep. Is this the letter? No, it's not. Okay. That, that's what Asterius gives you, which is just a map of the labyrinth, so you can find your way out easier or your way to him easier.
It's like, I'd like to come visit you sometime.
Here, map.
Thank you. From which myths? Uh,
let me just look it up then.
Um, we have a question from the audience. Which bit of the mythos is Eric Bloodaxe from?
I don't know. And
So this is one of those. Which story is he from?
okay, so here's what it says. A Valentine's return gift from Eric Bloodat. It reads, "Thank you for always using my heck husband. You even have the nerve to give him some chocolates. Next time I would like to hex send a gift in return to hex you as a sign of gratitude."
I have a bad feeling about all of that.
Yeah, she basically wants to put a hex on you.
That's nice, ma'am. Please stay over there. Away from me. Now let's pick a good color. Ooh.
Oh. And then hexagon chocolate bolt, Valentine's Day chocolate given to you from Frankenstein.
That's just adorable.
And it just says a giant heart sign on a piece of paper. That's what she has to say.
Aww. She's a sweetie pie. Is she
She
like
is.
is Eric Bloodaxe's wife like Keo?
Possibly? I don't know. She's not in the game.
Directions unclear?
But then there's always a Kiyohime's gift to you.
Which is just, ma'am?
Which is Kiyohime with ribbons.
Which is just a, ma'am?
And what she says, Valentine's Day chocolate from Kiyohime, please go ahead and enjoy this present. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Which is where you just sort of quietly go, somebody, assistance, please. I'm slightly concerned she might hurt me.
You're not wrong.
Why? Did you read the myth involving her? Do you know what she did to the last person who turned her down?
But hey, at least it's not what her Lancer version gives you.
Is her Lancer version sane?
No. It's still her, but with a fire lance.
Of course she's not sane.
And it is called Totally Normal Chocolate.
That's suspicious.
Because it is chocolate mixed with a love elixir.
That's where you just go, hey, whoever gave this to her, counter agent, please, now.
And the one who gave it to her was von Hohenheim.
It's just, goddamn it, Hohenheim.
But hey, at least it's not Leonidas's gift to you, which is iron marshmallows.
Just,
Valentine's return gift.
a tooth.
Yep. Valentine's return gift from Leonidas. Marshmallows made of iron. To put it simply, they are hunks of metal. No more, no less. You can expect them to deal great damage to others when thrown, but in order to throw one, you would have to be quite strong. In other words, you need to train, master.
That's just kind of funny.
Yeah, he gives you weights, basically.
That's where you just go, thanks, I think I'm gonna go now.
Well, Blackbeard gives you lewds, which you must never open because you feel like bad things would happen if you opened them.
That's just. I feel like something terrible would befall me if I opened this.
Yeah, if you open any of them, you'll probably die. Your instincts as a master to shout that warning, so you can't quite make yourself look at the contents. It's useless to ask Blackbeard. His memory has been wiped by an A-ranked skill, physically.
Meaning, somebody, somewhere, beat the snot out of him for having these.
Yeah. Then you have Emiya Assassin, who just gives you a submachine gun with bullets.
It's like, here you go. Have a gun.
And the best part is he gives it to you while you're sleeping.
It's just, thanks, I think. This is creepy.
Yeah, well, he's an assassin. But to read the Valentine's return gift from Mad Knight Lancelot. Excuse me. A sword from someone else's treasury. A treasured sword that might have been taken from its original owner. Stolen goods? No, it's a spoil of war.
That's where you just kind of quietly go, where you go, Lancelot, where did you get this? Oh, right, I forgot you can't talk.
Yeah, well, he can't talk. It's either gurgling or Arthur.
Usually screeched as loud as possible.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll go ask Arthur then. Is this yours? No? Okay then. Whose the freak is this then?
Would you like to know? Anyhow.
That's just a, whose the freak is this? I don't know.
Then you have your gift from Paul Bunyan,
Oh.
which is pancakes that are so big they take up a hallway.
Just thank you,
Yep.
sweetheart. What am I supposed to do with these?
Yep. Valentine's gift from Paul Bunyan. These smooth, flat pancakes are wide open land that Bunyan has leveled. Its glorious, mountainous toppings that seem to reach the sky itself must represent the great prosperity of the pioneer who conquered the New World. It goes without saying, but they are delicious beyond description. Because the topping is so big. You know how when you top some things with whipped cream, they put a cherry on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul put a slice of watermelon.
Aww. This is me trying to replicate the little luminescent streaks on the wings. Kiyohime's tiny form. Does Kiyo have a tiny form?
No, I'm not aware. All I'm aware of is Berserker and Lancer.
No Kiyo Lily then.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Kyo Lily who would just be puppy love. I'm assuming.
It's just you're an adorable little dragon. Please don't hurt me.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Jack give you anything?
I don't have Jack, but let me look it up.
Ah, okay.
Let me look at the Valentine Craft Essence list. Okay, actually, note to self: use this one more often if I'm curious about what a servant gives you. Um. Oh, that's sweet.
What?
Oh, that's actually creepy. Never mind.
What is it?
It's a chocolate heart.
Is there's a knife in it, ain't there?
No, the chocolate heart is just atomically correct.
That's just that's adorable, Jack. Pat, 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 pat.
Yeah, Valentine's chocolate from Jack the Ripper. I worked hard on this. I worked so hard to make this. Praise me from hell.
That's just a you did great, sweetheart. Later, the master
And,
talking to somebody else without Jack present. That is the creepiest child.
I will say this. Yeah, it's called To Mom. It's called Dear Mom.
Aww. Um, Namielle has a really weird tail.
Any other servants you're curious about?
Um, I am kind of curious about Saber Lancelot.
Okay,
If
Saber
he does
Lancelot.
give you anything, or just cringes in a corner in shame.
Okay, wait a second. I was looking at chocolates. I have to look at return gifts. Oh, he gives you a flower.
Just okay, you're a sweetheart.
Yeah, it's called Oh Flower of Hope.
Just you're adorable and
A
very, very depressed.
Valentine's return gift from Lancelot Saber. An iris gifted by Lancelot. The significance of the iris is hope and good news, amongst other things. But could that be a bit on the nose? At least that's what Lancelot the Playboy is worried about.
Meanwhile, Sir Lancelot sword. Where did this come from? You're not going to answer, are you? Okay then, as you were.
And then, Castigills gives you a Gills doll.
Which is just the creepiest looking thing.
According to the information, it used to be very popular
Why?
because people considered it, and I quote, adorable.
I've heard of the saying it's so ugly it's cute, but there's a line.
Apparently, they said no to that.
um let me just yeah, some people draw yeah, Namielle has a tail shaped kind of like a kite. So, here's the best way I can describe it. One of these is not technically a tail. One of these
Okay.
is an extension of the wing.
Hmm.
Because Namielle's tail is. Everything about Namielle is weird. Namielle is weird. I've said it. There we are now. Yeah, Nami is anatomically one of the weirdest dragons I have ever seen in my life.
Hooray.
Yeah, just Valentine's Day in Chaldea must be both really entertaining and really very awkward for the masters floating around because it's like, what do I do with any of this?
It is canonical that you do eat it.
If it's edible.
Yeah, if it's edible.
If the item in question is meant to be eaten, it is eaten.
And if it is like a plush, it is again canonical that they do have a plush shelf.
That you keep it.
Yeah, you keep it.
It's creepy.
I mean, I wouldn't say creepy, but
It's creepy to me.
there we go.
For some servants, I imagine picking what to get their master for Valentine's must be a bit difficult.
Yeah, it is canonical that some servants, when they do have trouble, go to other servants.
Yeah. What was the frame of the chocolate that Lancer Kyo gives? I don't know. I don't have Lancer Kyo. I don't think.
Yeah, might be able to get her next summer.
Right, because summer is when all the summer themed servants are out and about.
Yep. In the mold, I believe it was just small chocolate heart.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, everything about this is fine.
Well, Asclepius gives you medicinal use chocolates.
It's like, here you go. Thank you. What do these do? Eat them.
Yeah, the basically chocolates that are super high in nutrients to the point where the master has passed out.
It's like, you mean well, but that's just definitely a. I can tell you mean well, but
Yeah, well,
you might have killed.
Grand.
But you might have killed him.
Yeah, well, Romulus Quintarius, the Grand Lancer, he just gives you a white wolf.
Just here you go. Have a dog.
Pretty much, yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, raised by wolves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, thanks. I think. Am I going to give streaks to the hair? Oh, yeah, probably. Ugh.
And what is the name of the chocolates that Lansing Hime gives? Totally normal chocolate.
They're just like, everything's fine, nothing to see here. Doo-da, doo-da.
Duda.
The poor, the master, I'm suspicious.
Yeah, that's basically what happened, too. You're right on the money.
It's just, I have a suspicion. Okay. Well, I can't really think of anything else to do to her.
So, I looked up Ivan the Terrible's Valentine's Day return gift to you.
Oh, God.
Reading you a bedtime story.
That's nice.
Apparently, his voice is very soothing.
That's nice.
Yep, Valentine's Day gift from Ivan the Terrible. After strong insistence from Master, Ivan the Terrible was given the task of reading bedtime stories. And after seeing Master's peaceful sleeping face, it seems something stirred within the Tsar. The stories he tells are Russian folk tales. They may be humorous, adventurous, or even cruel, but they are all read aloud. His soothing voice that reverberates through one's entire body is said to help Master relax.
That is adorable. And she does have the streaks in the hair. Her plan failed because she told you what was it. She said it's perfectly normal. Anxiety demon just goes, no. Anyways, I hmm, I need to wrap things up here. Uh Thank you all very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Goodbye.